Hi webbies, welcome back to my channel right here, and as you can see from the title, these are a lot of things apparently, but this has been all of the chickens apparently, but all of the beauty controversies of 2018. I realized that let's tackle this one first, because why not? There has been some good moments, and these are kind of, well, not really bad, but these are definitely some of the things that got the beauty community all riled up. And I haven't been filming for a while, and I was really, to call this, I was MIA for a week since December 25, and I'm so sorry for that. But I have been spending some time with my family, of course, since it's the holidays, and the New Year's, of course, with my family as well. But how are you guys? How are your holidays? And it's been a week, almost a week. This video will come up. Gosh, the chickens is... so this video will probably come up Sunday. I am not so sure. So, but forgive the chickens. They're so loud right now. Like, I don't know what to do. It has been a long intro. How was your New Year's? We're nearly a week. How is the week for you guys? But yeah, I hope this 2019 will have a massive change for us and for the beauty community as well. Let's jump right into it. These are some of the beauty controversies of 2018. Obviously, I wouldn't know all of them, but these are the things that I have caught under my radar, of course. The first one is the worst foundation shade ranges from Beauty Blender, and of course the Tarte Shape Tape foundation, which got us all riled up because it seems like Beauty Blender and Tarte Shape Tape just forgot women of color, and they make like 15 shade ranges, and a lot of those is for women of, you know, fair skin, which is like me, and the women of color will have such, you know, just 5 shades, and a lot of the colors are really similar. Beauty Blender foundation really did get a lot from Jeffree Star. If you want to watch a review, watch his review. Swatch everything on his hands right here, and a lot of the colors are very similar, which is just he's pissed because you know how Jeffree is all about, of course, equality and everything like that. Also, Tarte got an earful as well from Jeffree Star because, well, of the shade range as well. We all know about the Tarte Shape Tape honest review. He did that, and then he kind of really put Tarte on the frying pan on that one as well. So highly recommend you watch those 2 videos of his, the Beauty Blender review, and of course the Tarte Shape Tape review. But we all know by now, like we always do, that when, you know, it's 2019, if we are going to kind of have or launch a foundation, we need to cater to all skin types and skin colors. And I know Morphe is coming out with one on the 17th, but we'll see about that if Morphe did cater for all of those things. But yeah, so another one that stirred a lot of things on the beauty community is the Crayola Beauty from ASOS, which a lot of a lot of, what they call this, a lot of beauty gurus on YouTube just reviewed the Crayola Beauty to the ground. Like, of course, the first that I have watched is from Jeffree Star, which, of course, I love how Jeffree Star makes his reviews. But yeah, Jeffree Star also reviewed Crayola Beauty, which it's a major disaster, and it's just, we loved the concept of Crayola Beauty just because it's crayons that we used as a child into kind of a makeup form. The concept is really good. It's just that I think it is made too fast. Too many too fast that they didn't actually think of the formula and the things like that. And it's kind of a major flop, true and true. So, and also the price point is so ridiculous, like a lipstick for $16. Seriously, like, why? Why is it $16? I'm like, we are all baffled and gagging with those price points. And Tati also made a review on that really didn't go as well. We all know how Tati, you know, just burns something to the ground with her reviews. And also James Charles did his. So those three people, if you want to watch what is Crayola Beauty, what happened to that, you can watch those three reviews. Go and see for yourself. It's a rough ride. I have snot from the holidays. The Huda Beauty powder ripping off Beauty Bakery, and the first person to kind of open up about that is Jeffree Star as well. He has this video of using beauty products that companies that hate me. Full face of products that hate me. I don't know, but something like that. But he used the Huda Beauty kind of finishing setting powder. I'm gonna have pictures on here. But actually, Huda Beauty ripped off a concept from Beauty Bakery, which is an indie brand. She is the first to launch that kind of concept, that kind of cake thing, and Huda Beauty actually really ripped it off and really didn't give credits to the Beauty Bakery company for ripping that off and just, you know, getting tons of money out of it. Not really considering that Beauty Bakery is kind of a smaller indie brand and Huda Beauty is like a big freaking corporation. So that got Jeffree Star all riled up as well. So yeah, that is also a very fun video. So if you want, I'm just like promoting Jeffree Star through and through, but yeah, his reviews is so much fun. But yeah, I suggest you watch his full face of brands that hate me, something like that. The next thing in here is Victoria's Secret's body shaming and not having transgenders on the VS show. And we all know Victoria's Secret is kind of out of the radar in the beauty community for some reason, that we haven't really heard of them for so long. I think Victoria's Secret is just so booming 5 years ago, but now I haven't, I guess, really heard of it through other beauty gurus. Like, I've heard it recently from Tati Westbrook, but other than that, I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers kind of reviewing any VS products anymore. And we haven't really cared with the VS show that much. But yeah, there has been kind of an interview with the VS kind of president. I don't know who said that, but I'm gonna have screenshots of that saying that they are considering transgenders, but I hope they really do consider, because is it really the lingerie is not really just for the women right now. I think it's much appropriate to have a transgender on the VS show. And of course, body shaming. Why would you have a lingerie with just the petite, sexy women of our time when we have all kind of shapes and sizes? Why exclude them, VS? Why? So the next thing is brands at Sephora buying good reviews, and that Allure Awards is just given to the brands that pay for it. These are just rumors that has been going around, but there has been a lot of brands that apparently kind of buys their reviews, and I kind of have a knowledge on this one because I have worked for a certain company before that we are rewriting reviews and changing the bad reviews to good reviews. I'm not gonna say which company it is, but I know that a lot of companies do this for kind of a good publicity. Of course, we have to have a good review on our product, I understand that, but it's kind of a dirty thing to do, because as a consumer you'll think that the product is actually good, but then the kind of reviews are edited and altered out, which is not really nice. And also the Allure Awards. Allure Awards is actually the a award, of course, Allure Awards, that has been given to brands that is just booming on that year, which a lot of people have used, a lot of people loved, which is very popular apparently. And Allure Awards is given to those brands, and apparently, you know, this could be a drinking game every time I said apparently, but a lot has said that Allure Awards is, you know, brands are paying Allure Awards just to give them those awards, because of course it's kind of a big thing. But see, we're not really that sure as well about that. So the next in here is the Kat Von D's anti-vaccination post, which steer quite a lot of things in the beauty community. It got Kathleen Lights all riled up, which Kathleen doesn't really comment a lot of things. She doesn't want to have that side of YouTube drama. But yeah, so recently, not recently, on 2018, Kat Von D and she said on her post that she would not be vaccinating her children, her child, which kind of stir a lot of controversy within that statement. And I'm gonna put the statement right here so you can see for yourself. But apparently, actually, I can kind of see what Kat Von D is going through with her post. It's just not delivered greatly, so it has stirred a lot of confusion. But actually, what Kat Von D is saying is she doesn't want to kind of insert anything, you know, chemicals and things like that on her baby just yet. But she isn't closing her mind into vaccinating her child. But a lot of it has been misconstrued by a lot of beauty gurus on YouTube, and especially Jeffree Star, and saying that in 2019 we'll be vaccinating our children. I guess it's a funny running gag now, because I know it's a mistake for Kat Von D saying that, but I really do hope that Kat Von D will vaccinate her children for 2019. Vaccination can do a lot for your child. It can cause immunity with diseases as well. So the next thing in here is Bella Thorns makeup line, which is Filthy Fans, that has such ridiculous price point, and saying that it is a copy from Juvia's place palettes, and it says with that ridiculous price point, it has been sold out within a few minutes of the launch, which is for some people bananas, which is also for me bananas. But maybe, I guess, we're not really sure if it's really the consumers that bought the products, but it's kind of ridiculous to think that those high price points will be kind of sold out in such a small amount of time. But maybe it is just really so good, but we really didn't know. And I haven't seen a lot of reviews with that kind of makeup launch, so Thorns actually did say that she's gonna release lipsticks this year, so it's gonna be a long ass freaking video, I'm not gonna lie. The next thing is the YouTube drama from Laura Lee and Manny MUA. This has you know, exploded when Jeffree Star did his documentary with Shane Dawson, which I really love so much. Of course, we all know that Laura Lee and Manny has been his friends before, and it's there a lot of complication to the point that a lot of their tweets, all of the dirt from their past has exploded to the surface, and they are on a tough spot for all the viewers. So they did lay low for a while. Mom! They did lay low for a while. Laura and Manny has been gone for a while. I don't really watch Laura Lee because, like I tackled from this videos, I'm not a fan of Laura Lee. I don't vibe with her that much. So I only have the dits for Manny because Manny, I do watch liberally, and I think Manny learned a lot from what happened. But yeah, so they've resurfaced both at the same time, and Manny tried to kind of do a self-documentary for himself, but I guess it really didn't do well because he didn't continue it, just saying that I'm just gonna be my genuine self and I don't need this documentary for me to show how genuine I am from coming back. So I think for me that's a good move because it would look much more sincere than having those documentaries. I'm not saying that Jeffree Star's and Shane Dawson's are not sincere, but at that time, you know, kind of doing that is not gonna put the fire out. I guess it's just putting more gas in. So I guess it's much it's good that he didn't kind of do that documentary at all. So the next thing in here is I'm 20 minutes in. I've been babbling for 20 minutes. I'm so sorry guys. I haven't been filming for so long, so I just missed talking. Because why not? And I hope you love this background right here. And the bears. But yeah, the Jeffree Star drama, which is Thomas Halbert, Kat Von D, Jackie Aina, and all those things. Now, we all know that Jeffree Star is not everyone's cup of tea. Jeffree Star is kind of this kind of friend that you have that is so outspoken that it would rub you off the wrong way if you don't know who or what kind of attitude he has. And that's all from me watching his videos. But is that kind of person? I guess I'm not really sure because I haven't met him, but I would love to. But yeah, he kind of rubs off people the wrong way. So he has a lot of enemies throughout the YouTube beauty community. But yeah, he has been in a dispute with Thomas Halbert with all these tweets, I'm not gonna bore you through all those. If you want to, just research. Will surface a lot. Thomas Halbert has kind of a video saying sorry about that, and he has been gone for a while and back again. And the Kat Von D thing is, you know, we all know that they have disputes 10 years ago, and it's still, you know, like a wound kind of showing up here and there. And I guess, you know, sometimes, you know, Jeffree Star will not open that wound up. He would not do that. But he's kind of provoked with all these other things. He's provoked by Kat Von D, and when he spoke about it, he's kind of the bad guy, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Like, why would I be the bad guy when I'm just protecting myself? Because he's kind of has this outer shell that it's kind of when you hit him, he would release kind of a toxin, and it's crazy. He's a Scorpio. He's a Scorpio. Let's just do it at that. We're crazy. You know him. Like, you know him that he speaks that way, and he doesn't speak like that all the time. So maybe you did something wrong, or, you know, just let us not kind of see the bad thing in people so much and see if we have did something to provoke that attitude. Yeah. The last thing I guess in here is the James Charles Morphe palette fake swatches controversy. Now, we all know that James Charles by the end of 2018 launched a palette with Morphe, which is Unleash Your Inner Artist, which it is such a beautiful palette that he and Jeffree Star did a kind of burning their palette both, which it hurts so much because I know it's fun, but I think it hurts so much because I want to have both of that palettes and I just can't freaking get it in the Philippines. Like, I just can't. And if I buy through secondary kind of sellers, they would just double the price, and that's just so crazy for me. He launched the Morphe Unleash Your Inner Artist palette, and a lot of controversies surrounded that because he did a swatch on his arm right here, and I think it's the black shade, and there is a black shade, and then he doubled it like that. But maybe he did double it because honestly, guys, would you just put some eyeshadow on your eye one time? Of course, it needs building and blending. It's not gonna be like, ooh, pigmented black. And also, black is, I would like a black that is just not so much dark when you put it on your eyes. I want a black that is buildable and kind of, you don't like put it in there and you have this black spot on your eye that's just so hard to blend. So let's not judge everything by the swatches. That's what I hate about 2018 is if the palette does not swatch well, it's junk. Like, but you wouldn't do that and swatch it all over your eye. Like, you would not do that. You're gonna use a brush anyway, so let's not judge palette by the swatches, by the hand swatches. I know hand swatches are really good and really pretty, but let's not judge it by that. So the last, I guess, is having bad publicity is still publicity throughout 2018. A lot of controversies is saying that there has not been a lot talking about Tarte, so a bad shade range. So a lot of people would talk about Tarte again. So apparently a lot of brands do this, that it doesn't matter if it's a bad publicity, they are still reviewing it. So they are talking about us still, so it doesn't really matter if it's good or bad. It's still publicity, and that is the bad thing in this community. God, one of the bad things. And the one last thing that I am kind of a bomb throughout 2018 is how we're trying to outsmart each other throughout this beauty community. Like, it's always It's always the people who has a lot of stuff, always the people who has good talent, always. We're just always trying to outsmart each other, who has the better content, who has, and the contents are getting crazier. Like, I just wish that beauty community would be, you know, a really simple place. Like, we don't have to kind of, if someone wants to have a rose gold smoky nude eye, let her be. If someone wants to have the things that James Charles do, like those arty things, let them be. We have our own artists ourselves, whether it's the simplest one to the most beautiful ones. Whatever we do is beautiful in its own personal thing. So yeah, that's just what I wish this New Year's. I hope beauty community would go back to its face, you know. But yeah, why not? I hope for that. But yeah, I hope you like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Share the love this New Year's, because why not? And of course, if you're not subscribed already, click that subscribe button down below. Be part of the beauty squad, the squad that is all over the place. And of course, if you are subscribed here, thank you so much for loving and supporting this video. So you can ring the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I have a new upload. And that is it for me this evening. I'm gonna go now. No, I'm gonna film more. But yeah, thank you so much. Happy New Year and bye.
O tapos?
Iyan mo.
Ano nangyayari? Tanga, huwag kayo parang tanga. Nandito tayo makatak sa video. Para kayo tunga! Madalit ako tok sa'yo! Oo, ikaw na! Ayan, ate. Hoy, may chicks mo. Mamaya nga ganun, mamaya ganun lang pala yan. Ikaw na, hindi sasabog yan. Nakapin mo lang. Ay, hindi pala. I'm climaxing there. Oh, yeah. Sinake natin. Ayan, ayan!
Oh, ito yung kinakatakutan niya.
Oh, ito, right there. Mariz. Bubbly! 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 Nagagalit yung din ko, shit. 2 kamay sa ulo pa.